Loving kindness takes you all the way to Nibbana. I want to share something that is both deeply inspiring and wonderfully practical. Loving kindness, or metta, can take you all the way to awakening. Now, when many people first encounter the idea of practicing loving kindness meditation, they think of it as a gentle, heart-based practice, something for emotional healing, maybe for creating harmony in our relationships. And yes, it does that. But the Buddha taught much more. He showed us that metta is not just a side practice, it's a path to liberation. In the suttas, particularly in the Brahma Vihara suttas like the Tavija Sutta, DN 13, and the Brahma Vihara Sutta, the Buddha praises the Brahma Viharas, metta, karuna, mudita, and upekkha, as the divine abidings. And these aren't just poetic terms. These are direct vehicles for awakening when practiced with wisdom and clarity. Let's look at how this unfolds in Tranquil Wisdom Insight Meditation, or TWIM. The practice begins simply, radiating loving kindness toward oneself, then gradually including others, friends, neutral people, difficult ones, and all beings. But the genius of TWIM is that it combines this heart-opening quality with the core of the Buddha's teaching, right effort, especially as explained in Majjhima Nikaya, number 1117. Bhante Vimalaramsi emphasized the 6 R's: recognize, release, relax, re-smile, return, and repeat. This process develops the factors of awakening: mindfulness, investigation, energy, joy, tranquility, concentration, and equanimity. This is how we remove the hindrances. We don't push them away. We make them our teachers to learn from. The Buddha found it was not concentration, but collectedness that was the key.
And when you smile, it improves your mindfulness. What is mindfulness? Now, this is a major question. Mindfulness is remembering to observe how mind's attention moves from one thing to another. When you're smiling, it improves your mindfulness so you are able to observe how these tiny little movements of mind attention actually do occur.
So as we radiate loving kindness, something remarkable happens. The mind naturally becomes still, uplifted, joyful. You begin to experience the first jhana, not as a tight absorption, but as a light, collected, open state filled with joy and ease. And then, as you continue, you progress through the higher jhanas, guided by the Brahma Viharas. Each Brahma Vihara corresponds to deeper levels of jhanic development. Metta leads to karuna, compassion, which leads to mudita, joy, and finally to upekkha, equanimity. These are not static emotions. They are refined states of mind that carry the meditator through the immaterial states, boundless space, consciousness, nothingness, and even the state of neither perception nor non-perception. Now here's the turning point. When practiced in this way, with wisdom, with relaxed awareness, without craving or clinging, the Brahma Vihara practice does not stop at jhana. It leads directly into the seeing of dependent origination, paticca samuppada. This is where the Dhamma becomes profoundly transformative. Bhante often said, "You don't attain Nibbana through absorption. You awaken through understanding how mind's attention moves," and that's exactly what happens. From the equanimity of the 8th jhana, the mind turns inward and begins to see how contact leads to feeling, to craving, to clinging, and how this whole process can cause suffering. First, dispassion arises, then disenchantment, then the stilling of all formations. This is Nibbana, and it's not something far off. It's a natural unfolding when the mind is prepared through loving kindness, joy, and equanimity. And it's not just theoretical. In Bhante's retreats, many students reported experiencing what seems to be stream entry as described in the sutta commentaries, and beyond, through the Brahmavihara practice. Bhante even said that the Brahmaviharas are a superhighway to Nibbana. So what does this mean for us? It means that every time you sit and radiate loving kindness, even if it's just for a few minutes, you are walking the very same path the Buddha laid out. Not a lesser path, not a side road, the direct path. And this path is joyful, pleasant. It doesn't require force or struggle. It asks only that you smile, relax, and keep coming back with kindness again and again. So yes, loving kindness takes you all the way to Nibbana.
Body, my mind opened up into a space of white light and energy, and there was just a release of immense love and energy and expansion.
May you continue walking this gentle and powerful path. May loving kindness fill your heart and guide your mind to awakening. And may all beings be happy, uplifted, and free. For more information available on Tranquil Wisdom Insight Meditation or TWIM, please check online.